Good morning. Today we will understand about uniform and non-uniform motion. In my last video I have told you about motion. Now it is necessary to understand about uniform and non-uniform motion. यूनिफॉर्म मोशन, अगर कोई एक वस्तु एक निश्चित गति से एक सीधी रेखा पर चलती है, उसमें कोई परिवर्तन नहीं होता समय के साथ, तो उसे हम एक यूनिफॉर्म मोशन कहते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, द मोशन ऑफ ए कार रनिंग एट ए constant speed is an example of uniform motion. Now, if an object moving along a straight line is said to have non-uniform motion if the speed varies, अगर उसकी स्पीड में परिवर्तन आ रहा है समय के साथ में, तो उसको हम नॉन यूनिफॉर्म मोशन कहते हैं. To understand uniform motion in a better way, we have taken one graph paper here. Now, as we know, from left to right, it is called x-axis, and from down to up, it is called y-axis. Horizontal x-axis, vertical y-axis. Now, let us consider a point 0. This is the initial point. We are drawing a line on x-axis. Guys, here this vertical line is showing distance and this horizontal line is showing time. All groups of 5 squares are showing 1 minute, another 1 minute, another 1 minute, another 1 minute. Means यहाँ से यहाँ तक 5 squares 1 मिनट, अनदर 5 स्क्वायर्स दूसरा मिनट, अनदर 5 स्क्वायर्स तीसरा मिनट, लाइक दिस. एंड इन द सेम वे 5 स्क्वायर्स 5 मीटर, देन अनदर 5 स्क्वायर्स 10 मीटर, अनदर 5 स्क्वायर्स 15 मीटर, 20, 25, 30 and 35 meter. Means every group of 5 squares is showing 5 meter, 5 meter, another 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 5 meter and so on. Now, suppose किसी ऑब्जेक्ट ने इनिशियल पॉइंट 0 जो हमने लिया है, यहां से चलना शुरू किया. पहले मिनट में ये 5 मीटर चलता है, दूसरे मिनट में ये 5 मीटर चलता है, तीसरे मिनट में ये मीटर चलता है, इस मिनट में ये चल रहा है. Now, we have taken these points which are meeting on x and y axis. पहले मिनट में 5 मीटर, दूसरे मिनट में another 5 मीटर, तीसरे मिनट में 5 मीटर, चौथे मिनट में 5 मीटर, like this. Now we will draw a line along these points. See guys, we are getting a straight line. This is showing to uniform motion. ये जो स्ट्रेट लाइन ग्राफ के ऊपर आती है, ये हमारे यूनिफॉर्म मोशन को दिखाती है. Now we have shown here the time and distance graph, which is showing a straight line. Now we will understand what are the advantages of distance time graph. Number 1, the variation of distance traveled by an object with time can be seen more easily from a distance time graph than from the distance and time values given in the table form. Point number 2, the data given in table form may give information about the distance moved by the object only at certain definite time intervals, but from a distance time graph we can find the distance moved by an object at any point of time. Point number 3. This is the last. The speed of an object can be obtained from its distance time graph. So guys, you have understood what are the advantages of distance time graph and what is uniform motion. And when you not get this, when it is zigzag or line, then it is non-motion. Guys, here we will discuss now about time. How we measure the time. We were discussing about time. What is time? समय क्या है? Time is a moment or duration in which things occur. समय वो अंतराल है, वो काल है, वो अवधि है जिसमें कुछ कार्य संपन्न होते हैं. That is called time. We measure time with the help of clocks and watches. But in ancient times, when clocks and watches were not there, जब प्राचीन समय में घड़ियाँ और आपके इस तरीके की कोई समय मापने के यंत्र मौजूद नहीं थे, तब समय तो उस समय भी लोग नापते थे. But how? Means one full moon time was being considered as a month. एक पूरे चंद्रमा की रात का समय, वो समय जिसको हम पूर्णिमा कहते हैं हिंदी में, एक पूर्णिमा से दूसरी पूर्णिमा तक का समय एक माह कहलाता था. One that night when full moon is there in the sky, from that time to next, that the same kind of position was being considered as a month. The time from one sunrise to another sunrise was being considered as a day. Now, we will discuss about the instruments which were used to measure the time. Number 1, sundial. Number 2, sand clock. And the last one, water clock. Sundial. A sundial measures time by position of shadow cast by the sun. We know that the sun rises in the east, appears to move in the sky during the day and finally sets in the west. Due to this apparent movement of the sun in the sky, the position of shadow of a vertical object on the ground changes continuously throughout the day. Guys, as you are very much aware that the sun rises in the east, पूर्व दिशा में सूरज निकलता है, पश्चिम की तरफ समय के साथ साथ वो चलता हुआ चला जाता है. जैसे जैसे वो अपनी पोजीशन, स्थिति आसमान में बदलता है, वैसे वैसे धरती पर मौजूद किसी भी वस्तु की परछाई, जिसे हम साया कहते हैं, उसकी पोजीशन में भी चेंज आता चला जाता है. उसकी लंबाई घटती है या फिर बढ़ती है. कब? समय के साथ में. इसी को इस्तेमाल किया हमारे उस पुराने समय के लोगों ने समय को नापने के लिए, which is known as sundial. जंतर मंतर in New Delhi is best example of sundial. हमारे देश में, हमारी देश की राजधानी नई दिल्ली में मौजूद जंतर मंतर सूर्य घड़ी का सबसे बेहतर उदाहरण या उदाहरण के तौर पे लिया जा सकता है, उदाहरण के तौर पे देखा जा सकता है. Now we will proceed towards the sand clock. Another instrument which was being considered to measure the time was sand clock. Basically, in sand clock, there were two bulbs. दो बल्ब होते थे, वो एक ट्यूब से जुड़े हुए होते थे, कनेक्टेड विद अ ट्यूब। एक बल्ब में सैंड है, and the position of this sand clock was being used in such a way that when we were putting this on a vertical position, जब हम उसको खड़ा करके रखते थे तो ऊपर वाले बल्ब से नीचे वाले बल्ब में at a constant speed रेत गिरना शुरू हो जाती है। In this manner time was being calculated. ये एक तरीका था जिससे लोग समय को जान लेते थे। In the same way, as I had discussed here, water clock, उसमें भी सेम यही करते थे। एक पॉट फिल्ड विद वाटर, पानी से भरा हुआ, उसके नीचे एक दूसरा पॉट वैसा ही जिसमें कुछ नहीं है, खाली है। वो ऊपर वाले पॉट में छोटा सा एक छेद है, एक कांस्टेंट स्पीड से पानी गिर रहा है, वाटर इज फॉलिंग इनटू अनदर पॉट at a constant speed, and that was being used to measure the time. So in this way we have understood here the various instruments used by ancient people to measure the time. Hope all the points will be very much clear to all of you. Thank you. Before leaving this session, let me remind you one more thing. Do not forget it to like, share, comment and subscribe. Again we will be here in the next video, but by request, take care of yourself, take care of your studies. Good day.